I know. Both of the games are very old. But still, I felt like making this video. So let's go. Elden Ring is awesome. It gets everything right. Literally. Well, except the story, but that's the case for all the From Software games. But the combat, oh my god. It is the best combat I've ever seen, except maybe Sekiro, which is also a From Software game. I swear, man, these guys know how to make combat. Anyway, got a little bit excited there. But first of all, I can understand where I hit the enemy, when I hit the enemy. I can also understand when I should like and subscribe, and I'm pretty sure it is now. Okay, got it? Moving on. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the feeling of hitting is not good. You would struggle to understand that you hit an enemy if there were not those number indicators that you'd see in an actual RPG game. Oh yeah, this game says it's an RPG game. Well, it technically is to a certain extent. It has alterable dialogues, which I have to say contribute nothing to the story. At most, it changes if a fight will happen or not at the end, and you can clearly see them by the markers you see right besides the dialogues. Elden Ring, on the other hand, has way less dialogues. Yes, less dialogues. However, they affect what happens, what item do you get, even the entire ending of the game. Those few dialogues can change everything. On the story side of the game, oh boy, here we go. If we're talking about pure story, I think Elden Ring has a better story and a better lore. If we're talking about the telling of the story, okay, some people may like the way Elden Ring and all the other From Software games tell their stories. I don't. I like a more direct approach to the storytelling. So how do I like Elden Ring's story better if I don't like the storytelling? Well, I certainly couldn't understand anything in game. That's how I learned the story. I didn't do it in game. No. I watched a lot of videos and read a lot about the story and lore of Elden Ring. I do not like this way of explaining a story. I don't want to piece everything in a story. I'm not here to do a puzzle. I'm here to actually understand the story and enjoy it. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey wins the point in the storytelling. I'm not even gonna compare boss quality and amount of bosses you can fight. Like we have Elden Ring here. Come on now. Okay, the bosses in Assassin's Creed Odyssey are not bad usually. The main bosses are boring. Okay, the main bosses are boring. The side bosses, however, are interesting, let's say. See, the main bosses are just normal ass dudes with bigger health bars and higher levels. They did this in Division 2. It's the classic Ubisoft formula they do in every game they make. It's complete bullshit anyway. The main bosses are boring, but the bosses that are not mandatory to the story are very creative. I mean, they require high levels, yes, and they are difficult, and they are really fun to fight with. They are not easy to get to too. One optional boss you can encounter is reached by a line of side quests, and in the end, you fight a literal fucking minotaur. Mind blown. Elden Ring has side quests, but like 90% of the quests are optional. Maybe even 100, I don't remember. The quests themselves are really fun and especially rewarding. Very rewarding. Like, one of the best items you can get are rewarded through quests. While on the topic, item variety, both of the games have so much gear that you can equip. I shout on Assassin's Creed, yes, not in this situation. All the weapon types feel unique and fun, but that's all I can say about Assassin's Creed. You can find many equipment in game because it's a long ass game and a huge ass game, but they all feel the same, you know? They just look different. Elden Ring, however, oh man, not only the different weapon types are so much fun to play with, but they are very useful. The different types have different uses. The different weapon types change the entire game. Literally, in Assassin's Creed, what you wear doesn't really affect your playstyle. Yes, different armors increase or decrease certain stats like assassin or hunter or whatever. Armors on Elden Ring don't really affect the gameplay. Yes, you have to keep the weight low so you don't fat roll. Also, you can acquire some armor that changes some stats and sometimes it can be life-saving, but overall it doesn't change that much. But the weapons in Elden Ring, they are so good and feel so different to play with. Like, you have to try. So yeah, at the end, I like both games. However, one is clearly better, and obviously it's Elden Ring. Assassin's Creed Odyssey probably has a much bigger world volume wise, but Elden Ring world is much better made, and every corner of the lands between is made with passion and care. Assassin's Creed, on the other hand, feels like the same thing beginning to the end. The only difference being the levels and difficulties on every corner. Like, you have so many islands and you couldn't do a single creative thing. Yes, it looks good, but everywhere feels the same. However, on Elden Ring, I can clearly understand when I'm in Leonia, Caelid, Altus Plateau. Everywhere feels different. I know everyone knows that Elden Ring is awesome and Assassin's Creed is kinda mid. So this video has no reason. Thanks for watching though. Bye.